So we're currently waiting for spring here in southern parts of Sweden. We're currently in Ystad, where we found this really nice spot for the next couple of nights, parked up by the Baltic Sea. We still want to share our journey through France back in February.
Yeah, and like driving through both Germany and France and the countryside, that's really beautiful. It just became clear to us that we were after something else. We were just after the lifestyle that a beach and an ocean gives you. Like just being able to take the boys, pop down to the beach and have a dig in the sand and have a swim and have a play and enjoy like some warmer weather. So a big goal for us became to reach the Mediterranean Sea.
Yeah.
Finally reached the Mediterranean Sea. From beach to beach. It took us almost a month, 23 nights to travel 2,200 kilometers from Mariefred, Sweden to Pavalas-Les-Flots, France, having had a real good, quite smooth, non-stressful and fun travel month. But now we were so ready to hit the beach, make some more sandcastles and enjoy some sunshine, having traveled from the Baltic and all the way down through to the Mediterranean Sea. Our first encounter with the ocean was Pavalas-Les-Flots, a beautiful seaside resort, some kicks. The village originated as a fisherman's village, and you can still buy freshly caught fish down by the docks early in the morning. You can even enjoy a short little ski lift ride over the main canal leading out in the ocean.
Manne? Ja, det är linbanan.
It's also a popular tourist destination for its beaches, the many little bars and restaurants scattered by the canal sidewalks, and the massive boat marina.
Dreaming away.
Dreaming away.
We spent 3 nights in the marina just north of the village center. A real good spot filled with heaps of lovely people and friends for Manne to play with.
So, this is apparently what happens when you leave perfectly good rose wine to chill in the freezer. Like the cap has almost come off. But I guess I'll be having some ice cold rosé wine maybe at some point today. How good was that?
It was actually good.
Manne, how good? The tummen upp.
It starts to look like
Huh?
it starts feel good.
Feeling good?
Start, yeah.
You're so perplexed you can't even talk. Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Everyone is happy. I need a picture. Oh, you got my phone.
I think it's in the cooling bag.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
How did it end up?
Wait a minute. Yes, it was.
No way. No way. You were. Oh. You're funny.
We're just getting ready to leave from Pavalas. We've spent some beautiful days here. We've had sunshine, we've had the ocean, and seriously, we could have stayed here for a week or two. But today, although the sun is shining, like, it's so windy. You can't really see it here, but it's so windy you can't even go outside. We spent some time at the beach yesterday and were like almost blasted with sand. So we thought that we might just travel on through a little bit further down south today. Henrik's just outside packing away like the stroller and the bikes and everything, and me and the boys are inside, and I've almost finished packing away all the loose items so that we can drive away. So yeah, it's pretty hard to film, but really windy. However, it's been a perfect little camp spot for us. There's been quite a few kids around, and like a lot of friendly old French people that have just loved Manne and Zeke's hair and little smile. And over there's like a massive marina, so really nice. But now we're heading off. Since we're just a little bit bigger than everybody else, it's a little bit trickier to leave. And we also, when we were parked in, like the butt of the car was just like inside the bushes a little bit there, but that's okay. However, parking up in the bushes made us lose the B in YouTube, but hopefully people can still get the deal. We were meant to be parking up down by the ocean, but we couldn't get to that camp spot because the road was just too small for the car. But instead we're parked up at like a vineyard estate, so it's all like grape. Ja, det är traktorn där, ja. So it's all like vineyard grapes just behind me, or wines, maybe you say. Vineyard wines, yeah, I think that's correct. It's raining, but I guess it's still February and it's Europe. It's a pretty good spot, like really calm and nice. And me and the boys are just gonna head into the town now to try and find an ATM, because we're all out of cash for the toll roads. So before we want to move any further, we need to have some cash to be able to pay the toll roads, because our cards just doesn't want to work in the toll roads, as you know. But despite the rain, really beautiful.
spent a couple of days walking around the little picturesque town of Villeneuve-de-Bessières, waiting out the storm, before we decided it was time to take another shot at the coast again. Spots are just getting better and better. Parked up, like literally on the beach. It's beautiful down here, and all the way back there, even though it's a little bit hard to see now and it's cloudy, are the Pyrenees. And they're covered in snow. Down here it's pretty nice and warm. On our way down to the beach, have some sandcastles to build and some truck lanes to build as well. Coming! Seriously, it's so nice to be able to just walk out, have a look at the ocean, some lunch over here, and like normally this is usually what we have for lunch. Sometimes we fry up some potatoes or stuff, but like just vegetables and some cheese and avocado and a bit of bread keeps us going. After 4 really lovely days hanging around on Leucate Beach, enjoying the ocean and nature, countless hours with sand between our toes and some sundown football, we had a look at the weather forecast and expected a few rainy days going forward. However, we ended up in a storm.
We are like currently trapped in a massive storm, and it's super windy outside. It's like 14 knots, is that what you say?
14 meters per second.
14 meters per second. But it's the side winds that's really like knocking us out, and it makes the whole van rock, like seriously. And it's
not the wind itself. I think the wind 14 meters per second isn't that bad. But yeah,
no,
it was a garbage bin that blew out to sea.
Yeah,
just a second ago.
It just rolled from all the way up there and tumbling down all the way to the beach just a second ago. And we're just contemplating on whether to try to move, but then we want to stand like close to a building that's higher than us, so that we get away from the wind a little bit. But then again, if we move the awning, the wind will take the awning and it will probably just rip apart. So it's like we're like stuck in the middle between decisions. Catch 22, right?
Yeah.
The moment it just looks like I'm standing here talking about a little breeze in the bushes, but that's not really what's going on. It's like I've never seen wind like this before, and it's not blowing from the ocean. It's blowing from the mountains. Yeah, can you hear that? So we'll see what we end up doing. My worry is that the car is going to tumble away. Hendrik says that is impossible. but I'm not an engineer, so but that's my fear. And Henrik's fear is that things are gonna break on the roof because the wind is that heavy that it might potentially rip stuff off the roof.
It looks solid at the moment.
Yeah. At least we got 2 happy kids. Yay! So yeah, still catch 22. We're just gonna have a bit of a talk and see what we decide to do. So we were just down there refilling some LPG at a gas station down there. And now we had to reverse into this little tiny road here because the awning came off and we couldn't risk driving any further because if the awning come up completely we will cause a massive traffic incident. But it's just the fact that the awning isn't made for winds like this. So we've backed up now, so the wind, we've created sort of an unwindy area here because we're standing against the wind. But this is kind of freaking us out a little bit. And I also think that Henrik just said that the bicycle stand broke, and like literally just having him outside in the wind makes me a little bit nervous because he can literally fly off the roof of the car. It's really, but you see like the awning's just shaking down there. And we're a little bit scared that it's gonna come off when we're driving. So yeah, good day, good times for the Boda family. Yeah.
So we managed to fix one problem. The awning is sort of back, but for some reason at the same time the bike rack broke. Luckily, we pulled over. Not due to the bike rack, due to the awning. It's so windy, I don't know if you can see, but the whole RV is just rocking like crazy. So we're gonna see if we can find shelter. And I need to take these bikes inside. It is not the bicycle, but the bicycle stand.
Try and fit some more stuff in here. Yeah. So the bicycle stand also broke. So you can see Henrik here in the rear view camera, just getting the stand off, and we're just gonna have to try and fit the bikes inside instead. So yesterday it was so windy that we didn't want to stand up on the actual campsite just close to the ocean because the wind was just going crazy over there, and we just really, there's really no shelter up there. So we parked up just outside the camp spot instead, just to get some shelter from the buildings here. And this morning we're getting ready to leave. Henrik's up on the roof checking the awning. How's it going?
Good, I think it's stuck.
Yeah. Do you reckon it'll hold today when we're driving?
It's like operational actually.
Oh, so you think it might have been open?
Yeah, but it doesn't really make sense.
No. But in all honesty, like the wind yesterday was crazy.
Yeah.
It was, I've never seen wind like that. And especially since it's coming from, like from the mountains, it's coming inlands. It's not coming from the ocean. But yeah, the night was pretty rough. Quite windy tonight. How's the solar panel looking?
Yeah, good.
Yeah. So
there's no worries up here.
No. So we made it through the night, even though it was a little bit rocky. And we are now just getting ready to leave.
Yeah.
So we've packed away like most of the stuff in here. Zeke is going at it. How's it going? And since it was that windy tonight, we slept with the slides in. But everything's packed down from the counter, and yeah, Manne's bike is in here, and now Manne is just sitting enjoying his morning show, all dressed. So I've packed some breakfast for us to have on the road. in the cooling bag here, and as soon as Henrik's done with the ceiling, we will be on our way. Yes!
And then it was time to say goodbye to France and continue our drive into Spain.